Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to talk a little bit about my yoga last night, explain energetically what happened, and just share a little bit about what that's meaning for me, and offering it to you in case it could shed any light about your current situation at all, anywhere. Um, so I had a couple of weird days, and then the night before, I had an, uh, an altercation with some neighbors' children who were not practicing social distancing, and then started arguing with me about it, and it blew up. It got ridiculous. That sort of calmed down, and then the next day, I was feeling great, um, and I made the mistake of bringing it up again. And I just wanted to talk a minute about that, about vibration and rehashing and how it brings it all right back to you. So what happened was I I started talking to my husband about it. He kept saying not to talk about it, and I didn't listen. That actually was kind of making me want to talk about it more, which I know these things, but when I'm in that momentum, especially a big momentum like anger and rage, those are kind of hard to stop. You know what I mean? They're hard to soften. So, I didn't fight with him at all about it. We talked, and then I came downstairs to do yoga. Had I gone to bed, I think everything would have been fine, which ultimately is my personal lesson from this whole takeaway. What did I do? I come downstairs to meditate because I need to be ready for yoga, which I have been kind of considering changing the times because my kids are staying up later, and I'm almost missing bedtime every night now. This is like good cuddle time with the hubs. Plus, like, I wanted to be getting more back to sleep schedule because my sleep is so weird as is. And I feel like I'm kind of going to turn that time to tuning down and do yoga earlier in the day. It seemed simple, but in my head, I spent no time really considering it. That's more to my personal story. I come down here to start to try to meditate. I'm feeling antsy. I snarkily make a post about rage yoga. Don't know why, because I really wasn't feeling that. I don't know. And then I saw a video about something going on in part of the world where it's not really looking good, and people are really, really struggling. I don't want to go there, but we know what I'm referencing to. And it just brought it all up, and I'm angry. I'm angry at the kids. I'm angry at their parents. I'm angry at my husband for not wanting to talk to me. I'm angry at him for implying that he apologized, and maybe I could have apologized. I wasn't going to, and I don't feel like I'm being a bitch to my neighbors, but I'm not going to explain myself or defend or rationalize. I was with my children, acting like a mother. I would never ever do anything different. Anybody who knows me knows that. I have made things way crazier because my mother instincts, and I have no regrets. Never. Anyway, moving along. Did you see me mention snarky, and snarky came back? I am also wanting to reference that part of this upgrade in our energy that I keep talking about that is happening, that is like the global thing, like the earth, the spiritual thing, or the just thing that's happening, whether we're acknowledging it or not thing. The thing where I'm saying we're going to be able to manifest easier. We're going to know our intuition more. It's because of the energy calling from the planets into the earth. I mean, there's just universal shifts in energy happening, whether you want to look at it as a spiritual being, as a scientific person who studies that, which is energy, which we all are. However you want to approach it, things are changing. These changes will affect us, like more intuition, faster realization. We'll talk about that word more. Faster realization of your desired manifestation, which means what you want will come to you quicker because your power point of attraction is going to be higher. Like, in the end of the day, we talked about this earlier, the other video. In the end of the day, after you've had all your momentum going, you're a strong point of attraction. You're at the high point of your attracting. And that means all the components of the world are easily available to you via law of attraction. So you think about it, and law of attraction is like, here you go. So yesterday, I talked a little bit about rage. The universe says, have some rage soup, and showed me that video, and I'm like, I'm dying, you know. I'm start posting, fucking fuck you, you know, because I was losing it. In my head, I'm visualizing this, like, raging bitch, like the beer yoga, you know, like, here I go, I'm going to do it. It's going to be that time. And then I'm negotiating in my head, well, how do I scream fuck with the kids? That brought me back down. Because I do stay present. And I'm like, I don't want to wake my kids up. I don't want to scare my kids. That's the whole point of this. You know, I'm trying to be a good mom, motherfuckers. Anyway, the ultimate point is what we think about comes. And then next thing you know, I'm there crying, and, you know, I pick from the whole pool. Family things. You know, shit that doesn't even apply anymore. And I was like, why the fuck? And then I'm like, and now I have to do yoga. And in my heart, this is cool. In my heart, there was no, I'm not going to yoga. I considered maybe not talking and just crying and just moving. But I didn't consider not yogaing. This is huge for me because, like, sometimes even things I love, I still feel like I have to say, okay, we're showing up. Like, for my body to be like, this is what we do, feels really good. You know, to me, that's a sign of my energy upgrade that I am embracing. You know, I also like this faster attracting. I'm going to enjoy it more when I can go out in the world and it's like friends, clients, exciting things to do, parties, new ways to heal and learn and sing and make music and move my body, you know, like trips, seeing parts of the world. I don't want to burn my feet. I don't want to have a temper tantrum online again. You know, look that. Okay, I get it, universe. I can attract. Thank you. May I please go? Once the rest of you get your shit together. Okay, no, don't do that, Nancy. We're coming back to, in the morning, I'm very high and hopeful, which leads me to the whole story. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to be switching yoga time to the day because my momentum is better serving for myself and for my people that I want to help. It doesn't help anybody else to see me in a space where I should be either resting or downgrading my own feelings. I don't want to share that. I don't feel fear. I don't feel fear. I don't feel rage unless people are coughing at me. Then you get this. You get so many of those. But you know what I mean? I'm really fucking chill, y'all. So I don't feel like it's honest to keep showing up in a place where I have already lost all of my strength. When I'm strong is when I want to work. We do our work when we're strong. When our body is tired, we rest. And the earth is saying, your body's tired. You need to adjust. Nancy, everybody else is adjusting. Adjust. And then, of course, there's, you know, other things coming in about why that's pertinent to right now, why last night was so intense. But because I don't have clear information, I don't want to get to that. I'm just going to say, to me, that my body has learned that I am getting more quick with the attracting, which is what I am trying to relay, because I believe as a group of humans, that's what's coming into our being, whether it's our lifetime or your children's or your grandchildren's. This is what we're evolving into, is a more knowing of our full potential as a species. It's not even that fucking woo-woo. Stop it. So what I'm saying is, my message is not to stay up late all night. I don't want to say about dark. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just say, if you're feeling like in the evening when it's darker, you're finding spirally time, maybe consider for just now adjusting your time. Maybe that is my message for everyone. I actually talked to a friend yesterday, I'm just realizing. And she doesn't, and I'm not saying that that's her answer. It just kind of sparked my mind to talk about the time and how weekend to day was different and the same, but it's the same days now, but it's different in the feelings in the body. And I'm thinking that's my takeaway whole message. We feel different in our body, different times of our phases of our day. There's a time to work. There's a time to rest. There's a time to be with our family. There's a time to do all the things. There's a time to like breathe, and that's more intimate. I really admire my humans' desire to share some of that out loud, because I don't get it sometimes. Sometimes when I come back to like this whole person and I see the way I carry on, it's a little like, okay, touched by an angel much. Or not at all, clearly. But but I'm really trying to, and I don't, like, I'm in a space also where I don't have to worry, was I drunk and stupid? Nope. My eyes aren't high in any of these pictures anymore, guys, and that makes me really, really happy. Not that kind. Not me kind, And that means something. That's part of my process. Part of how I teach. Part of my whole thing. And I'm not going to like feel bad about it or regret. I'm going to adjust the yoga time. And I'm going to tell all my friends, if you're feeling waves like that much of intensity, see where you can adjust. Because I think maybe that's it for me. I feel like I didn't need more sleep, but I am strongly getting the message more rest is needed for this body. Maybe it's for the next couple of minutes coming up, couple of days or a weekish coming up. Maybe it's just for today. Maybe it's just for right now. But that's the message, and I felt like it was something that was supposed to be shared. So if you're feeling a little like at the end of the day or the end of whatever day you're creating isn't feeling good to you anymore, maybe try tweaking it a little. For me, yoga gets me ready to live. I'm like, I mean, especially coming into it in a rage motion, like I don't get up, I don't do yoga and then go to bed. Like then I'm up until 1 a.m. reading and learning, and then I'm still wanting to wake up at 4 a.m. and meditate, and my loops, like I'm not getting enough downtime for my energy, for my momentum to subside, so my energy can catch up to my newfound achievements, my newfound what I want, By then, I don't get enough break, and it's too much momentum. It's like, what I want, what I don't want, what I want, what I don't want. When you let the momentum be smooth, you can decipher, ooh, yes, yes, no thanks. Yes, yes, no thanks. And that will make more sense as you start to, feel your way through the days. I was talking a little bit about this yesterday, where I kind of, let myself do whatever my whole self wants to do, aside from, caring for my kids, and it was going to work. Now I'm going to work here. But, otherwise, I try to, what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? And I like it better when it's what are we doing versus how do we feel better. Because when it's how do we feel better, I know I'm reaching from a place of my cup ain't full. And the past couple of days, I'm like, So anyway, my message is I need to do my yoga earlier. The bedtime I want to be sharing with my children, my family. And I just wanted to reiterate, for a little while, you are in your home. No one else is there with you. No one can tell you what time to go to bed. No one can tell you how much is enough. No one can tell you how to teach, raise, or treat your children, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. My highest feeling is, for a little while, try to just kind of live together as organically as you could, just in your house, as if the rest of the world did not exist. And not because it's permanent. Let the fact that it's not permanent give you peace. Surrender to the fact that our little people, our partners, our roommates, whoever they are also going through this own crumbling inside. just like me, who feels like I got my shit together emotionally. I know I look crazy to y'all. It's cool. But emotionally, I'm pretty stable. It's not everyone feels stable. Children don't even know all the things to know what stable is sometimes, except they know peace. They feel fine, or they feel your anxiety. They are going to feel your feelings. Our kids are super intuitive, especially the younger they are. I mean, the younger they are. So mindful of your own feelings when you are home with your family, in a way that, if that means let them kind of do what you want so you can kind of do what you want, maybe that's okay. Who's looking? Judge Judy quit, y'all. She fucking retired. Stop judging yourselves. That's how I feel. Just let it be. For the rest of this week, just take a week and just fuck it. Not the kids are in charge. You still got to be in charge. But let it kind of be more flowy. Let it be like, okay, maybe now it is TV time. And then if that's the case, now you take advantage of what that time looks like for you. There are ways to work around this. Listen to our bodies. Honor the momentum of the human species. Honor the awaken the time. Listen to your thoughts. Don't take them as stupid or not important or less valuable than the feelings of another. Your feelings are the most important things right now, guys. I think our feelings are the most important things. Rest when we need rest. Find things that make us feel good, that we're excited to show up to because we know make us feel better, I'm going to go. I hear my little people. Bye.